Hey, it's Matt, and today I am driving from Seattle, Washington to Issaquah, Washington, and this is the Road Rage Podcast. See, I don't need to fucking put on theme music. I don't need to spend the hours of editing time that would take to fucking insert that shit every week. Every week. Hey, it's the first joke of the podcast. It's weekly. It is weekly, damn it. I was in another fucking country, okay? All right, what is up with this? Right in front of me. Oh, come the fuck on. There are two fire trucks clearly going into that supermarket right there. Right there. And they just decide to block the road and make it so it's a one-way road now? Can they do that? I guess so. They save people. All right, let's not get pissed off so early on in the drive. Jesus. Yeah, I'm driving from Seattle. I'm kind of downtown Seattle right now, and I'm driving over to Issaquah, to pick up Oliver, who, if you don't know, is not a person. It is a dog. It is my dog. He is a golden retriever, and he is awesome. Is there a better dog out there than Oliver? I say nay. Nay. Today I took him, and he does this stupid fucking thing where whenever I get there, he knows where it is now. As soon as I open the door, he freaks out. And it's actually a little bit depressing. He is so damn excited to go to school. He's so excited to go to preschool. I take him 3 days a week. He's so freaking excited. You know, he's running at the door. He's pulling on the leash. He's jumping all over the place. He gets in there. His tail is wagging 1,000,000 miles an hour. And then I go to pick him up later in the day, and the bitch doesn't give a fuck. He's not a bitch. He's a dude. Okay. He doesn't give a fuck. He sees me and is like, yay, it's you, but I'm not that excited. Lol. Can I just stay here, Dad? I'm like, damn it. What am I doing to this thing? Hopefully that's how that is. Also, hopefully... Oh, God, I got a cough. Sorry. Hopefully, the audio is better this week. Guys, this is... And ladies, sorry. And non-binaries. All of you, okay? Just anybody listening to this. I apologize for the audio quality last week. I think my mouth was just a little bit too close to the microphone, which made it so you could hear all of my mouth movements or whatever, which is fucking disgusting. I agree. I'm on your side here, people. I think it's fucking disgusting. I don't like mouth noises. Ugh. Grody. Did I say grody? What is this? Like 2002? 2002? And I've also got this stupid cough still. It's not going away. It's upsetting me. I'm on some antibiotics that I took that my doctor prescribed to me right before I went to Sweden. And she's like, you know what? Don't take this unless you feel like it's getting worse. And I was like, well, it's not getting any better, so let's take it. And I'm not sure that it's helping at all. I don't know. She says it's some sort of sinus drip causing me to cough. Ugh, okay, this is all gross. Let's not talk about this right now. Let's not talk about this right now. Did you hear that guy peel out there? Probably not. He's peeling out in his Ford Focus. Yo, brother, you a badass. It's an unmodified Ford Focus. I'm going to say circa 2009 Ford Focus, and he just peels out next to me. Ooh, that's funny. Sorry, that was really funny. Anyway, goddamn. How you doing? How was your week? This is episode 2 of the Road Rage Podcast. I'm not raging. I'm a happy camper right now. I think I want to turn right here. I'm going to try this. I'm going to try this route. I did not Waze my where I'm going today, so this could be a very long podcast, depending on if I get lost. I will cut that out. I will cut that out in post-processing. All these coughs, I'm just going to cut them out. I'll figure out a way. Anyway, good week. Awesome week for me. I was in Sweden. We'll talk all about that here in a second. But can we talk about what is coming up tomorrow night? Well, I don't know when I'm actually going to release this, so it could be tonight. Or it might have been last night. The fight. The fight everybody's talking about. McGregor, the son of Ireland, versus Mayweather, undefeated 49-0. What's it going to be, boys? What's it going to be? Are you purchasing it? Are you spending $100 fucking dollars on this match? 100 U.S. American dollar. One C note. Is that what a C note is? I don't actually know. I'm going to go with a yes. It is. That's exactly what it is. I don't know. Yeah. $100. $100 for a fight. That's ridiculous. Matt, are you paying for it? You know what? It is currently about 24 hours before the fight. I'm recording this more than that. It's like 30 hours before the fight. And I still haven't decided if I'm going to spend $100 on this thing. It has potential. Like, okay. There's like a 10% chance that it's actually worth buying. It's going to go all around. It's going to be close. There's going to be awesome hits. They're not just going to be dancing around like a bunch of buffoons. Like, I give it a 10% chance of that happening. And a 90% chance of it being absolutely fucking stupid. Think about all the Mayweather fights, Matt. Matt, I'm talking to myself right now. Think about all the Mayweather fights that you've purchased. And how many of them you regret. Spoiler alert, all of them. Not all of them. There was one fight, 5-6 years ago. Not bad. 90% of them. Throw them out. Fuck, I've given Mayweather Productions so much money. It's stupid. Absolutely ridiculous. So, my plan... you know what? I'm probably not going to buy it. Let's be fucking real. You know what? No, I'm not going to buy it. I'm not going to buy it because I don't give a shit about spoilers. Okay? I'm not going to buy it, and if everybody's like, oh my god, dude, that was fucking amazing, then I'll buy it. I'll buy it after, and I'll watch it after, because you can totally do that. Yeah, you can. Don't lie. I'll buy it after if it's fucking worth it. But I'm not going to... Look at this guy behind me right now. Sorry. No, I won't explain that. No, I don't even know how to explain what he was doing. Oh, God, that was really fucking weird. Sorry. Yeah, I don't know, dude. Is it here again, I think I mentioned this last week. I don't actually know if I talked about this on the podcast or if it was on a broadcast or something. There's two options, really. There are two options. Either the fight goes all the way, all rounds, and ends, which is a guaranteed Mayweather win, right? The officials, there's no fucking way they're going to let it go all rounds and McGregor wins. It's done. There's no fucking way. It either go all rounds and Mayweather wins, or McGregor knocks him out in the first few rounds. Those are the options. And I think the second option there is very, very, very unlikely. You know? When it comes down to it, everybody's trying to hype the shit out of this, right? They're all getting money. It's all based on money. Obviously, Showtime and McGregor and Mayweather, they're hyping the shit out of it because they're getting bank. But realistically, everybody fucking else in the universe that's hyping this shit is out there for the money. They want the hits. They want the impressions. I don't know, man. There's no way. Never say never, but there's no fucking way. No, it's over. There's no point in watching this shit. No fucking point in watching this shit. They're just going to dance around each other for a long fucking time, and then Mayweather wins on points. Done. Called it. Called it. Why am I getting so worked up over this? I don't understand why I'm getting so fucking worked up over this. I get worked up over the stupidest shit. Listen, this fight does not affect my life in any way, shape, or form, but look at how pissed off I am. And I'm not pissed off that the fight's happening. I'm pissed off at the idiots buying the fucking package and actually thinking there is a reasonable chance that McGregor could have any opportunity to win this thing. That's what pisses me off. Hey, maybe I'll be eating my own words. In which case, no podcast next week. No, I'm kidding. It's actually a pretty nice drive I'm on right now. There's not many people out, which is surprising because it is kind of rush hour. Okay, this stupid Volkswagen guy behind me is still doing his weird thing. He's doing weird stuff with his hair. He's got like the classic 90s fucking bowl cut, yet he's clearly in his 20s or something. He's in a BMW convertible, and his hair is flying all over the place. But to keep his massive bangs or whatever from flying all over the place, he's putting them in his mouth and just driving with them in his mouth. Oh, fuck. It's hippies. Is he a hippie? I don't know. What's a hippie? Okay, let's not get into this. So yeah, that's happening tomorrow. Whatever. You know what? If you're watching it, feel free to spoil it for me. Tweet me. Send me all the information. Okay? just give it to me. Because I'm not watching that shit. I don't know what I'm gonna do, but I'm not gonna watch. I'm gonna rebel against the establishment and everybody else that's watching and paying an exorbitant amount of money for that. How many are they gonna sell? You know, I have actually no idea how many. Like, I don't even know what a reasonable number is. 1,000? Okay, they're going to sell more than 1,000. 1 million? Are they going to sell 1 million? No, they got to sell more than that, right? How many people buy this thing? Now I'm actually really curious, just from an economics perspective. Because think about it. Like, they're getting a shitload of money. Aren't they splitting like 150 million each? Like, not each, but like they're splitting that between the two of them? I think. Maybe. And if they are, doesn't that mean that there has to be at least 1.5 million people buying it, plus all the overhead? And they got to make money on it. Showtime's got to make money. What are they expecting to sell here? I have no idea how many of these. What are they thinking? 5 million people are going to buy this shit? No way. That would be $500 million. Well, maybe. I don't know. Whatever. I'm over it. Are you really over it, Matt? I am over it. If you were over it, wouldn't you shut up about it? Yes. And that's exactly what I'm doing. I'm done. It's over. It is over. Sorry about the cough. Oh my God, it's awful, isn't it? Ugh. Also coming up in the next week is PAX. Are you guys coming to PAX? It's here in Seattle. I'll be there. I'm probably going to do a podcast before PAX, though, so we'll talk about that next time. And I don't know what I'm going to talk. I'll probably talk about the fight and be really pissed off because it was probably a good fight. It's not going to be a good fight. All right, hey, stop bringing it up. That would be useful. Hey, guys, I'm on a diet. Diet. Although, based on my fucking belly, you wouldn't know it. Oh, my God. We'll talk about the Swedish influence on my stomach. But let's just say I am out of ketosis, officially. Hey, I'm slipping back in, though. You see that? I went on a little vacay there. a work vacay, but still a vacay nonetheless. A little vacation. And, woo, they are carb loaded over there in Sweden. And, oh, shit. What the fuck? There was this dude walking his dog. The dog's head and front paws are out in the street, and its butt is on the curb taking a shit. Oh, my God. Fucking hell. I couldn't even see the dog. It's the same color as the pavement. Christ, scared the shit out of me. Good Lord. I went up 3 pounds. I went up 3 pounds while I was in Sweden. Motherfucker. I did. I went up 3 pounds, but I'm back on it. I'm going to lose those 3 pounds, and we're going to keep going down. Are you guys with me? Are you guys joining the fight? Also, thank you guys for all the emails. I think I got 4 or 5 emails. Matt@theroadragepodcast.com about, intermittent fasting and ketosis and trying not to lose muscle mass while I lose weight, as if I had any muscle mass to begin with. The goal is I obviously want to lose all the fat and keep the muscle, but I want to lose it all in like a week. Can you do that? Can you just lose an exorbitant amount of weight super fast, but just make sure it's all fat weight somehow? Can you do that? I don't think you can. In fact, I'm pretty sure you can't. But we're trying, damn it. So thank you for all the suggestions. Basically, what everyone basically said was, don't eat a lot, but when you do eat, make it protein filled. Protein and veg, and that's it. Load up on protein and vegetables. Green vegetables. Anything that's dark green is good for you. So that's what I'm doing. I'm still eating lunch, and that's it. Today, for example, I had a chicken stick, which is 25 calories. I had a protein box thing, which is like... It's like a Lunchable, but for fucking adults. Ugh, I'd rather eat a Lunchable. Tons of protein. I had eggs, deviled eggs, so I can make sure that my cholesterol gets fucked up by all this. And that's it. Is that enough food for one day? Oh, I also am pounding waters. Pound them! Is that enough food for a day? It's probably pretty unhealthy. Oh well. So yeah, that's how the weight loss journey is going. It's fine. In a few weeks I'll be down to my fighting weight. What is my target? My target weight is like 180. You know what? Fuck that. Let's be realistic. 190. Technically, if you are my size, my height, and my age, anything over 200 is overweight. Anything over like, well, shit, I don't even know. Thank God I'm not over whatever that is. I think it's 240 or something, is obese. So I want to obviously drop down below the 200, which we're getting close to. And then I'm thinking 190. And when we hit 190, what happens? I go back on my carbo-filled diet. Okay? And we just become a fucking balloon. Very excited. Very excited. Those potato chips want in my belly. Other news. Very sad news. You guys might want to sit down for this one. Last night I was walking Oliver and it happened. It fucking happened. My flip-flops broke. I wear thongs, flip-flops that are thongs, the ones that go in between your toes. And my right one fucking broke. Son of a bitch. These are like $200 flip-flops. And they broke. So I had to walk my goofy ass, I think it was like 11 p.m. last night, and I was at least a mile away from home. A mile. So I had to walk my goofy ass back home, trying to look everywhere my right foot would step, making sure there was no glass or some shit like that, so that I didn't fucking die. and get all cut up in my feet. Motherfucker. Probably the worst part about wearing flip-flops all day is that one day a year, you get fucked. All the other days are great. Make the yellow, make the yellow, make the yellow. That's totally red. Well, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It was yellow. If there are any police listening to this right now, 100% yellow. Listen, I have a dash cam. You can check it. I actually do have a dash cam. I actually do have a dash cam. And you know what? I've never used it. Motherfucker. I got this dash cam after I saw all these Russian dash cam videos of like crazy viral shit happening. And I'm like, you know what? That's going to be me one day. This is hilarious because this is not the reason that people buy dash cams, right? You buy dash cams for security. You buy dash cams because you like, if something happens, you want to have that proof, that photographic evidence that something happened. So if you need it in court or whatever, it's there. I just want to make a fucking viral video, dude. I just want that one video that's like 5 million views. And I want it to come out of my... That's the whole reason I bought this dash cam, was for a viral fucking video. Is that lame or what? That's why I don't have it recording audio or anything like that, because I just want the footage. I just want something nutty to happen in front of me. Like, you know, I'm driving in a storm or something, and suddenly the car in front of me gets struck by fucking lightning. Oh my God, that'd be sweet. I mean, it wouldn't be sweet for the person in front of me, but it would be sweet for the dash cam, and I would get a viral video out of it. That's the whole point. Okay. What was I talking about? Oh yeah, so I gotta pick up more thongs. More flip-flops. Soon. Because wearing shoes is like, oh, torture. I feel like my feet are in coffins. They are not able to express themselves as they do. I don't know, I lived in Hawaii so long that wearing sandals, flip-flops, slippers, whatever you call them, it just feels so good. It feels so good on my feet, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, I don't know. I'm a flip-flop guy, what can I say? And I need to find some really good rugged flip-flops. If you guys have any suggestions for flip-flops, I am so down for your footwear suggestions. Please hit me up. Twitter, email, just hit me up. Give me a link to the flip-flops of your dreams. And as long as they aren't just like fucking ridiculously expensive or look stupid, I'll buy them. I might buy them. I'll see if I'll buy them. You know what I hate? I hate the fact that there's a vehicle in front of me. What is this, like a Lincoln Continental? And then in front of him is a biker. Listen, bikers, okay? There are some of you good citizens, okay? But the vast majority of you are fucking idiots, all right? I'm just throwing this out there, okay? Listen, the biker is in front of the car, as in literally in front of the car. He's looking like Lance Armstrong, okay? Roided up Lance in front of this fucking vehicle that's in front of me. He's got those the leggings that go down to like just below your ball bag. Super, super tight. He's got on that skin tight shirt. He's got the glasses. He's got the aerodynamic helmet. And he's in front of the vehicle in front of me. He's using the center of the road. And now let me mention why he's a fucking moron. There's a bike lane, you motherfucker! There's a bike lane! There's a bike lane! There's a fucking... Ugh. Okay, I'm gonna cough. I gotta calm down. I gotta calm down. I gotta calm my shit, because I'm about to lose my fucking mind! There is a bike lane to the right. He's not in the bike lane, and he's not going the fucking speed limit. God! It infuriates me. Get off the fucking road! God. Listen, I like bike riding like anybody else. Okay? We all love to go out for a nice jaunt. But bitch, get in your lane. That's why they have a lane with a little bicycle on it. Thank God we came up to an intersection and he's going a different way, because I don't know if I could handle any more of that. Oh my God. Oh my God. Okay, I'm not going to even describe what just happened. I'm just going to move on. I realize it's rush hour and people are fucking idiots. Okay. All right. Okay, blood pressure. Blood pressure's doing well. I'm doing well. I'm in a happy place. Jesus Christ. Especially here in Seattle, where bikers think that they are literally above the fucking law. Like, bitch, I have 6 cylinders saying you ain't. Do I have 6 cylinders? How many cylinders are in this vehicle? It's a car that I bought 2 years ago, and I don't know how many cylinders are in it. Either way, it can kick your ass, biker. Get into your lane. Your designated fucking lane. Okay? Or go to France. Compete in the Tour de France. Or whatever. Alright, guys. Oh, shit. That was a pothole. I'm here. I am here. I'm going to pick up Oliver. I'm going to grab him. And we'll continue the second half of the podcast, where I promise I will eventually get to Sweden. I will talk about Sweden when I get back. After picking up Oliver. Which for you will be like 2 seconds. But for me, it'll be like 5 minutes. I will be right back. And we're back. Oliver, how was your day, buddy? He got a bath, which I'm sure I paid like $500 for, knowing these little places. How's it going? Oh my God. However, he is still shedding like a motherfucker. Here's another thing I need help with, guys. How do I stop him? I don't necessarily need to stop him from shedding. I just need to figure out how to like lessen it, or like how do I get all of his hairs off of him that are already shedded? I guess I brush him all the time. What do I do? Is there like a product out there? Can I just stick him in the dryer? I don't know. He's doing awesome. He had a great day. He got a report card, because he always gets report cards. Of course, he got straight A's. Would you expect anything else from my dog? My dog. Talking about my dog. My dog. Hey, Matt, how about you never sing again? Wow, that was really rude. Don't say that. Sweden! Should we get into it? Should we get into talking about Sweden? Well, a magical country. So I left Seattle on an airplane bound for Amsterdam. It was an overnight flight to Amsterdam. And talk about luck of the draw, okay? Both flights, both of my long 10-hour flights that go like over Greenland and shit, okay? Both of them. I was the only person in my row section. Okay, so for the first flight, for that first 10-hour flight, I was in the middle. So there's it goes 242. I was in the middle. I was in that 4 section. Nobody else in that 4 section. Talk about a rock star moment where I got to lay down and chill the fuck out. And what was surprising to me was most of the plane was super, super full. And I'm surprised that nobody just like, once they closed the doors, I'm surprised nobody just moved to a seat near me, because everybody else was kind of like packed in like sardines. Hey, buddy. Okay, what are you doing? Why are you crying? Okay, stop. Can you stop crying? Guys, why does he cry when he gets into the car? He'll cry for like 5 minutes and then he's like, all right, well, fuck this. I'm not crying anymore. Is it because he wants to be outside? I want to be where the people are. Oliver wants to go fucking outside, running around and chasing those squirrels. Yeah, you know what? I thought about trying out for Broadway, but I figure a talent like mine, it should be on podcasts. Yeah. Okay. So I get to Amsterdam. Amsterdam airport, overrated? That's a lie. I wouldn't say it's overrated because I didn't see any ratings for it. So I can't say it was overrated. Pretty lame airport, to be honest. I mean, very industrial. Very, I'm going to say it's very IKEA. Very IKEA-esque. A few little modern nicks and knacks here and there, but to be honest, it was a pretty shitty airport. Pretty inefficient when it comes to passport control. It's just exposed ceilings, which I guess is the new in. It's the new style, but like tons of construction. I don't know. It wasn't that impressive. And then I took a 2-hour flight from there on KLM to Sweden. Again, not terribly impressed with KLM. They kind of seem to be like they use kind of budget aircraft, it feels like. There's no amenities on those things. But it's fine. It was just a 2-hour long flight, so it didn't need anything major. Up to Stockholm. And then from Stockholm, it was a 30-minute cab ride down to the hotel. And Stockholm is a very interesting city, and everything around... Oh my god, he's crying so loud. Can you guys hear him crying? Buddy, are you okay? I'm gonna reach back there. Buddy, what's wrong? Lay down. Oh, what's the matter? You're... I can't tell if you're smiling or you're hot. What the fuck's going on with you, boy? What's going on with you? Oh, shit. That was a yawn of yawns, wasn't it? Okay. You alright, dude? Okay. He's fine, maybe. Yeah, the drive down to Stockholm, the big thing I noticed is that they don't believe in solid steel. Anything. Everything was not solid steel. Everything that was steel was like, how do you describe it? It's like that zigzag pattern, that kind of almost mesh steel. Oh my god, I'm trying to think of how you say it. I don't even know how to fucking say it. It's like if you look at a crane on a construction site. Like one of those cranes that have all the crisscrosses. It's not like a solid... It's not a solid pole. It's like a crissy-crossy kind of pole. That is kind of the construction of everything in Stockholm, I found. Anything made of metal is made of that. I wonder why. I don't know. It was cool, though. Lots of... It's a long fucking drive. Stockholm, please. Move your airport closer. Like, holy shit, it is way out there. The airport is so far away from the city. Got in downtown fucking Hippieville, Stockholm. Oh my god, the hipster... Like, I thought Seattle... I'll just say this. I was very comfortable in Stockholm. Simply because of the fact it was even more hipster than Seattle. And I've just gotten used to Seattle hipster. And so this was just like basically adding another spoonful of fucking hipster on top of it. It was insane. Absolutely insane how hipster Stockholm was. We stayed in this hotel called the Hobo Hotel, which, you know what? You should pick a different name. Hobo Hotel makes it sound like you're on the fucking streets. But it was a super, super hipster hotel. They had like chiptune music generators in every room and shit like that, which by the way was kind of cool. They had water guns, so under the sinks, instead of providing like a rubber ducky or, you know, some accoutrement like that, they had a fucking water gun in every room. And I'm thinking to myself, what? I don't know. I don't get it. But I'm down with it. I'm super down with it. And you know what? I play with that fucking water gun in the shower. I did. I play with it. Every single time I took a shower, I filled it up and I squirted. I squirted my genitals. Is that TMI? Maybe not. I don't know. What do you think? It's because the gun had a, like the nozzle of the gun, you could flip it so it could be in any direction of 180 degrees. Like you could turn the nozzle to make it fire like around corners and shit like that. How fucking cool. So I had to try it out on somebody, and there was nobody in there except my ball bag. That's the second time I've said the word ball bag on the podcast today. I realized this. Whatever. It was a pretty weird shower situation. So how the room is laid out, you walk in, you turn right, there's the bathroom. You go forward, and there's like the bedroom area. The bed, and if you keep looking forward, that's where the windows are. So like any sort of hotel room, as you walk in, straight ahead is always going to be the windows, right? However, the bed situation here is set up so that the feet of the bed are up against the windows. So you walk in, as you walk in, you walk into the headboard. Then you got to go around either side, and then the feet touch the wall right under the windows. So when you wake up, you're essentially woken up by a blinding fucking sun coming through at your feet. Is that weird? What a weird layout. I've never been in a hotel room that has that kind of layout. Now, the kicker is that in the bathroom, I'm thinking, okay, I'm going to shower. Right when I get in there, I drop my shit. I'm like, fuck, I've been on an airplane for like 13 fucking hours. I need to shower. I'm a dirty boy. Okay. I go in there. I go in the shower. I turn on the shower. By the way, I heavily approve of the shower faucet. What the hell am I trying to say? The shower head, which was one of those rain shower heads that comes down vertically on top of you and like totally covers you. That's so legit. I start sudsing up. I turn around and I'm like, whoa, what the fuck? I didn't even notice it. But the opposite side of the shower is just a glass window looking into the bedroom, which looks out the window. So, like, I'm showering. I am nude, by the way, and there's a fucking window looking out into the bedroom, nothing covering it. Later, I found out that there's this slatted thing that you can slide in front of it that kind of covers it. But I'm looking out. I'm looking into the city of Stockholm while I'm showering. And by the way, there's another building right there where there are clearly some sort of college classes going on inside of. I'm standing there, fully nude, looking out the window at some fucking math class or whatever they're doing going on. And I'm thinking, if I can see them, they can see me. What the fuck is happening in Sweden right now? So that was a oh shit moment, like shocking moment. But it was a nice hotel, a cool hotel, very fucking hipster. They're so hipster they don't even have phones in each room. Like they're like, yeah, we don't want to spend money on that. We know you have a cell phone, so you can just text this number if you need anything, and we'll be right here. He didn't talk like that. But, oh, speaking of language, dude, everybody in Sweden knows English. I did not meet one person in Sweden who did not have a firm grasp of the English language. It was fucking incredible. You know, one thing I loved about living in Korea was that, yeah, there were plenty of people who had no idea how to speak English. And there was this kind of interesting culture clash that happens when that happens, right? It's really cool, actually, finding ways to communicate with people when you can't communicate by voice. It's very interesting to me. And I was like, okay, this is going to be a really cool experience when I can find somebody who only speaks Swedish, but we need to get something accomplished. It's going to be a really cool experience for us. No, everybody fucking just speaks English. Like it's nobody's business. And they assume, I don't know. I went shopping at some place that was like what I felt like was a mix between Target and Big Lots. And for some reason, the people in front of me, he spoke in Swedish to. As soon as I got up to the counter, he's like, hey, how you doing? And I'm thinking, what? I'm like, bitch, I didn't say anything. I did not speak a word of English yet. And you're just assuming English. I'm like, how do you do that? But it was good. It was good as far as like every single person speaks incredibly good English. Like their grammar, top fucking notch. But I guess that's how it usually is, right? When something's your second language, you like, since you learn it in a way where you're like drilled in on the proper grammar and you don't actually grow up with the slang. Ooh, I just hit the microphone. Sorry, was that loud? You don't grow up with the slang and all that shit. I guess, you know, you experience it differently, and so you just tend to speak with proper grammar, which everybody did. Which is pretty amazing, actually. So we did some crazy shit in Sweden. I guess I got there, and the first night I went to Mojang headquarters, and we got fucking drunk, man. We didn't get drunk, but we did drink and hang out with the Mojangsters. Lots of Mojang employees and shit like that. Oh, by the way, what the fuck was I doing there? That's a good question. Hey, maybe you should answer that, Matt. Maybe you should, go back and tell people why you were there before you start to ramble. Okay? All right, inner monologue. Calm down. Yeah, I was there for what's called the Minecraft Creators Summit, where they invited a few of us, and by a few I mean like 40, Minecraft creators, people known for content creation with Minecraft, out to Sweden just to talk, to get to know each other, to get to know Mojang and Microsoft and learn about a whole bunch of shit. Learn about how their whole process works, learn about how they learned from us a lot of stuff. Just kind of a time to hang out as a creator, meet other creators and shit like that. Okay, that's the boring part. So anyway, we hung out at the Mojang headquarters. I left a post-it note on some cute people's desks. People that weren't there that I knew personally from Mojang. I was like, oh, where's their desk? And I left a note. And none of them have told me about the note. So either they don't know who I am and I just left a random note on somebody's desk, or they hate me. And that's fine either way. So the event was pretty sweet. It was 2 days after that of just continuous activities. Excuse me. Sorry. Jesus Christ. The one activity that I need to highlight is the scavenger hunt. So on the first day, about in the afternoon at some point in time, we split up into some teams and we did a scavenger hunt across Stockholm, which, wow. Let me just say, my watch told me I did about 27,000 steps in like 3.5 hours. Yeah, what's up, bitch? Workout. Apparently didn't do anything for my stomach, but workout. Yeah, and it was the concept was there's 10 locations across Stockholm, which were on a map. I was the navigator, and we had to walk to each location, do a challenge at each location, and then make it back to the start by the time. So it was basically like a mini The Amazing Race. And as soon as I put that into my head, I got so excited because The Amazing Race is the shit. And I would like to be on The Amazing Race at some point in time. That would be so fucking lit. Oh my God. I use lit in a non-ironic sense. What the fuck? Go, you fuck! It's green! Okay, we're good. Am I going to make this light now? Sorry, Oliver. That might have just startled you. Okay, we're good. We're good. We're good. We made the light. It turned yellow. Okay. Barely made it. Jesus Christ. Are you okay, buddy? Or are you sliding down the seat? So yeah, we did this thing. There were 10 locations. 3 of them were required. 7 were optional. My team, being a fucking baller team, we were the only team to hit all 10 locations. However, at 3 of the locations, really 2, you had to do an additional bonus thing. And the first one we did was a sort of traditional summer meal, apparently, for Swedes, which is crawfish. I had no idea that Swedish people ate so much crawfish. Dude, I am from the South. I am down for some crawfish. But let me tell you something about Swedish crawfish, all right? Let me just tell you something about Sweden in general. I don't know what it is about the Swedish population, and more importantly, the Swedish tongue, but let me just tell you, salt is a thing in Sweden. And by a thing, I mean every single thing I ate in Sweden was the saltiest version of that thing I have ever had in my life. So even the crawfish, it's as if there was a pure coating of salt on the entire fucking thing. So there were 6 of us in a group. We had to eat 6 crawfish. I think 2 of our people refused to eat crawfish. I don't know why. Hey, whatever, right? I'll down them. So I ate 3 of them. And god damn, they were salty. Holy shit. I thought I liked salt. Before this journey, I thought I was one of the weird guys who really liked salt more than most people. Fuck that. The entire country of Sweden must have the worst blood pressure fucking imaginable. Everything is salty. So the crawfish were pretty okay, minus the salt. The first one I just ate, I'm like, holy shit, this is salty. The other 2 I rinsed in water before I ate them. Still salty, just less so. And then the other bonus place, this is where things got a little bit dicey. This is where we had to try some other food that, you know what, I'm good with never eating again. The first food was pickled herring. Now, if you've ever tried herring before, not so bad. Pickle it, and you'll want to vomit. Okay? Pickled herring, which is just another salty, briny, fucking like fermenting fish. It smelled like fishy fish, not like Monty Python. Hey, fishy, fishy, fishy fish. No, I'm not talking about that. I'm just talking about like, you know how sushi, if it smells like fish, it's probably really bad sushi and you shouldn't eat it? Yeah, it smelled like that and you're supposed to eat it. It's fucking disgusting. They put it on a cracker that had literally 0 moisture content. So you felt like you were eating cement, like your saliva was combining with the cracker to make fucking cement in your mouth while you're also gagging on a pickled herring. I almost threw up. I gagged. I did a little gaggerino, but I did not throw up. I actually held it in my mouth. I saw, at the corner of my eye, I saw a whole bunch of soda that they had there. And I didn't even fucking ask. I just grabbed a can of Fanta and just downed it and just swallowed the whole fucking herring concrete mixture with a can of Fanta. Fucking gnarly, dude. Fucking gnarly. And if you're a Swede listening to this right now, fuck that. Okay? I will never do that again. And you have some fucked up taste buds. Okay? You have a beautiful country, but some fucked up taste buds. So, I had that, and that was only half the meal we had to eat in order to complete the challenge. The other half was even worse, it turned out. It came in like, how do you describe it? It's this shit that came in like a toothpaste tube. Okay? It came in a toothpaste tube, and they called it caviar. And I'm thinking to myself, I've had caviar. Caviar is not so bad. It's a little salty. And it's just little fish eggs that pop in your mouth, and it's just a little caviar. There's not too much wrong with caviar. It's not my favorite food or anything, but it's not like it's terrible. Okay. Their version of caviar is fucking insane. It's as if you took regular caviar, and by regular caviar, I mean go to the fucking the absolute shittiest like gas station or petrol station or whatever the fuck you call it. Go to one of those, and if they even were to have caviar, get that. Get the worst caviar money can buy, put it in a blender, and just add pounds of salt. Stick it in a tube and pour it on a cracker. That's what it looked like, and that's what it tasted like. It was mashed up eggs I feel like the salt to egg ratio was probably 1-to-1. Same amount of salt as eggs. Fucking nasty. And you just eat it. So I had another cement cracker, and boy, did they glob that shit on there. They weren't kidding with serving sizes. Let me just say that. Okay? They were like, hey, you should fucking try this shit. I put it in my mouth, and I almost threw up a little bit. Somebody actually did throw up from it. I'm not even lying. I gagged hardcore, and I finished the Fanta with it. And I cannot express to you just how salty and raunchy and putrid the taste of those eggs were. And I'm thinking to myself, this is a joke. Nobody actually fucking eats this. And so I go up to the guys that gave us the food. I'm like, dude, is this real? Do you actually eat this? He's like, oh yeah. He just picks up a cracker and just downs it. And I'm thinking to myself, this dude's fucking nuts. Does he have taste buds? What's going on here? So I can officially say that traditional Swedish food can suck my hairy left nut. Oh my God. Fucking awful. Terrible, even. My stomach is churning right now just thinking about how bad it was. Oh, God. Oh, Jesus Christ. Motherfucker. Ugh. So that was definitely not a highlight. However, the next day, massive highlight, okay? Lamb sausage on fucking point. Just throwing that out there. We went to a private island. So Mojang had reserved a private island for us. If you don't know what Stockholm's like, it's kind of like a big archipelago of thousands of little tiny islands all over the place. We took I don't want to say a yacht, but like a, kind of like a yacht in a completely non-fancy way. Just a boat, right? A boat that could hold probably like 100 or 200 people. We took a boat, excuse me, for about an hour outside of Stockholm. We got onto this private island. This private island only had 2 buildings on it. It was awesome. We had talks there. We got to walk around the island, played some games. We ate a delicious lunch. And then at the end of it, we walk out to the pier, and sitting, floating, more like floating in front of us, there are 5 boats. And I instantly know what the fuck is going on. I've seen these boats before, baby. These are speedboats. These are British Coast Guard issued speedboats. And I'm thinking to myself, uh-oh, there's a cop. Okay, he's going really fast. I'm thinking to myself, is it just me, or did my pants get a lot tighter? Because I am fully erect. I was so excited for the speedboat, the speedboating expedition. So we put on these really, 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 really over-the-top, overdone fucking suits that are waterproof and they keep the wind off of you and all that shit. And we hop on the boat. It's me at the front. Okay, I'm at the helm. I'm not the helm. I'm at the very, very front of this fucking boat, this inflatable boat. It's me on the right, Aurelian, as you know her, or Erin as I know her, on the left, and we have the fucking time of our lives. These boats were going 60, 70 miles an hour all the way back to Stockholm. We were doing tight turns. I almost fell off the motherfucker. It was awesome. What a way to end my trip to Sweden than with a fucking amazing speedboat ride. It was so cool. You know, we're riding over these big waves. We're flying in the air. Our boat is going airborne. Like, legit. Super fucking cool. If you ever have a chance to speedboat, do it. It is super, super fun. You don't get wet either. Like, I don't think anybody on the boat got even the slightest bit of water on them because you're going so fast. You're basically flying over the water. It was so cool. So there it is. That was my trip to Sweden. Oh, what the hell is that? Oh, okay. Just a random vehicle. That was my trip to Sweden. Oh, yeah. Let me just bitch about one thing real quick here, okay? How come in Sweden it's impossible to find universal travel adapters for your power cords? Listen, I'm an idiot, okay? I have like 7 of these things at home, and I just forget them all the time, so I'm always buying new ones. And in Sweden, it is impossible to find a universal to universal thing. Oh, I just got a text message. Something that'll go from any plug to any other plug. You can find them to go from specific plugs to specific plugs, but they don't do universal. God damn it, Sweden. Get your shit together. I went to a place called Media Mart. Yeah, Media Mart. And they didn't have shit. I think what did I end up doing? I ended up just borrowing one from the hotel, but I felt like a scumlord doing that because I like to have my own shit. Anyway, it was awesome. Sweden, fucking awesome. The meetup that we had there, incredible. Thank you guys for coming out to the meetup. All of you guys that came out to the meetup at the Charles the 12th statue? I don't know who that was, but it's probably pretty important if you have a statue of him, right? It was awesome. Sweden, thank you for having me. It was amazing. My next international trip is going to be to London. Will we do a meetup in London? Maybe. I don't know. I think it's going to be first weekend or so in October. I will be on the east side of London. I'll let you guys know more information about that as it gets closer. But guys, this is going to end episode 2 of the Road Rage podcast. I've made it home with Oliver in stow. He's back there. What's he up to? Okay, he's sleeping. Oliver's back there sleeping. And that's going to end it for this episode of the Road Rage podcast. Email me, matt@theroadragepodcast.com. And I will see you guys next week. Peace out.